My name is Omari Peterson. I have been with CloudTrucks for a little over 3 years now. I have been in the trucking industry for about 16, 17, actually about 19 years now. With my driving experience and also CloudTrucks, I have driven everything from flatbed to cleaning porta potties to freight and delivering and taking explosives. Um, I am in the safety and compliance team now, and my duties here with CloudTrucks now are DOT inspections, random alcohol drug screenings, and HOS monitoring. Great to meet you all. This video for CloudTrucks Academy is going to focus on how owner operators should stay on top of maintenance and repair so they can keep running and keep making a profit. A preventative maintenance and maintaining a good PM schedule is so important because of just that, right? It is preventing you from having a catastrophic or even a minor incident out there on the road. As you know, time is valuable. Anything you can do to prevent an incident, accident, a tire blowout, a maintenance problem, different things like that, that would be ideal for staying on the road and keeping the wheels turning and making a profit. Some of the most important things an owner operator can do to check during a pre and post trip would be, of course, tires, suspension, making sure that your airlines work, your air pressure and air systems work properly. Those control your brakes, which is obviously very important. You do want to stop the truck when you need to stop the truck. But those are some of the main things, right? All of your safety measures like wheels, tires, brakes. Make sure you have triangles for the road. Make sure you have, and next things would be like checking your oil, checking your engine, making sure all your fluids are topped off and things are running and looking right under the hood. CloudTrucks kind of requires a maintenance schedule of about 3 months. We would like you to get a truck inspection every 3 months and a trailer inspection every 6 months. And that is to prevent, obviously, the things that you can't check, right? Either maybe something underneath the truck that you can't get to, or things that you might not be able to see as, during your pre-trip and post-trip. Things that can factor in and could change that maintenance schedule would be the weather, right? If you did go through a big snowstorm or a big rainstorm or somewhere that's flooded, that could also factor into different parts and different issues on your truck happening sooner than normal. Trucks are somewhat difficult to work on, right? It is a specialized kind of mechanic, that they are specialized mechanics who do work on in heavy machinery like that. But the best way to stay on top of things, or the best things you can do in between inspection and mechanical work are your pre and post trip. Just doing that everyday check. Making sure you check all the vitals of your truck, like I spoke about earlier, and that I believe an everyday check, pre and post trip of your truck, and all throughout the day too. Just keep checking, keep looking at your equipment, making sure that everything's working right and looking right, and sounding right. And that I believe that could keep you out of the mechanic shop. I find YouTube is a great source. I call it YouTube Professor. You can pretty much go in there and look at anything that you need to know about or learn about, and it's usually there. But of course, all the manufacturers and truck makers have manuals online and tips and instructions online. Sometimes you might have to pay for them, but they are usually readily available on some kind of website. And like I say, YouTube is one of the best professors out there. I'm not an expert at that, right? But I just kind of go off of instinct, right? Word of mouth, of if you're in a place where something did go wrong, Of course, I would ask maybe a local mechanic or a local truck driver, or pretty much go to a gas station or a local truck stop and ask them, what is the best mechanic shop or best, best area I can go to that will best help me in getting my truck fixed. um, but yeah, it's usually word of mouth, right? And there's things like Yelp, and there's things like reviews when you go onto certain websites and things like that. But that's I haven't had too many experiences on looking for mechanic shops out there on the road, but that I believe that could be some of the best ways to go about it. Again, it goes back to the pre-trip, pre-checks and post-checks, of your equipment. Um, Always keeping an ear and a lookout, for things going wrong with your equipment. Also, I would say I'm not a very good manager of my own money, but but you should, maybe keep a cushion in the bank, for things that might go wrong with your truck, right? Maybe a savings account just for your truck alone, or your tractor alone, or your trailer alone. Just kind of keep some kind of cushion in the bank or in some kind of savings account. So if something does go wrong, then you will have the funds to be able to fix it quickly and get yourself back on the road. There's three inspections, three different levels of inspection. Level 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 would be the highest inspection, right? Where they look at everything. They look at you as a person. They look at your logs, which are your record of your running hours and driving hours out there on the road, and they also look at the condition of your tractor and trailer, aesthetically and on the inside. Number 2 is almost as extensive as number 1, but a little bit less on the trailer and truck side, and then a level 3 inspection is only a driver inspection. So they would look at your logs only, your license only, your insurances only, and only deal with the driver, him or herself. But if in that level one inspection, they will, like I said, they will look at everything. They will look at the underbelly of your truck, tractor, trailer. They will look all around your tractor, trailer. They will look at all hoses. They will open your hood. They will climb up to your window, stick their head in your window. See if you've been drinking or doing anything illegal in the cab, things like that. And they will also want to look at all your paperwork, like I said, logs, insurances, things like that. We have many of checks and reminders and blockers in place. Like I said, the inspections are on the 3-month and 6-month schedule. So when those do expire or are coming close to expiring, we get a hold of the driver and make sure that they get another inspection and send that copy of that inspection in to us. We keep track of their insurance expiration dates for all their insurances, things like that. So if those do come close or expire, we contact again, make sure that they sign up for the right insurances and get all the paperwork over to us. Same with the trailer, right? The inspection on the trailer is every 6 months. And also, and if all of these compliant and more, there are more things I'm probably forgetting, but if these things, like I say, do expire or they're expired for a certain amount of time, we do have the authority to suspend temporarily to assess the situation, make sure that the driver gets everything to us that we need for them to be compliant out there on the road. And, if not, they also go into a risk assessment to where the safety team assess the risk of that driver. I appreciate your time. I hope you've learned something new today. I hope you have taken in and learned the importance of staying on top of your maintenance and repairs. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below.